Hello, everybody, or welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. If you saw the last video, in the beginning, I thought that was going to be the last song we're going to do. And as the song went on, I decided I'm going to put one more out here tonight. So this is going to be the third and final song for the evening. And I wanted to do this because this is a couple. John and Velvet, who have joined our channel as subscribers, and been chatting back and forth with them in the comments a little bit. And they sound like very interesting people, and they like rock and roll. I can tell that, or love rock and roll. And so, anyway, I just wanted to be sure to get one of their requests out tonight, welcoming them aboard and all that too. And I try to do that with people that I see that are new subscribers. But right now, we are just playing songs that are bands that begin with the letter Y and Z. I've had a few other new subscribers that have just been throwing random songs out there, and that's fine. But we need to get through this alphabet thing first, and then we're going to kind of go a different direction. So I've just told them to be sure to just request that song down the road. But this one for John and Velvet is actually a Yes tune. And we have a lot of Yes requests and a lot of ZZ Top. So, like I said, I'm just going to sporadically throw them in there. So you might hear one or the other every single night, but we've got a lot of requests for them. So, John and Velvet want to go back to 1971 and they want to hear the Yes tune called Long Distance Runaround. So, we're just going to get right to the song.
Long distance run around, long time waiting to feel the sound. I still remember the dream there. I still remember the time you said goodbye. Did we really tell lies, waiting in the sunshine?
Now I'm going to stop this song for a minute. Oh, this in this song in particular, the keyboards, he just goes crazy on these keyboards, I think, and just about every song they do. I don't know who that guy is. I'm going to have to look up his name, but he's just an awesome keyboard player. And it's just like, yes, they all kind of have, all their songs kind of have the same sound, but then again, it's different. I don't know. I mean, I know that this is a Yes song from just the music and hearing it over the years. But um, I don't know. They're one of those bands that you just may not always know when it's them, uh, unless you just remember that they played the song. But this one I did know was Yes, and it's always been one of those that I really like too. It's one of their '70s songs, and so I liked the '70s Yes better than I did the '80s. But still, they had a couple good ones in the '80s too. So let's see what I'm going to say about it here. I guess my reaction to the song is I don't really know because I don't really know all the lyrics. He's getting the runaround by somebody long distance. I don't know. I mean, that's about all I can get from it. So we'll see if it even tells us when we get finished with the song, when we read the little facts about the song. So we're just going to get back to it. This is a request for new subscribers, John and Velvet. And we've gone back to 1971 and listening to Yes's Long Distance Runaround.
Cold summer, listening, hot color, melting the iron stone. I still remember the dream there. I still remember the time you said goodbye. Did we really tell lies? Let it in the sunshine. Did we really come to 100? Looking for the sunshine.
Whoops, sorry about that. I think it was over, and then when I went to click it, started it back over again. But I've never heard it end like that before. So I don't know if they just don't play that on the radio, or I know it was close to being over if it wasn't over. So I'm sorry about that if I cut it off too short. Um, but anyway, just love the band, yes, and we've talked about them about every night that we've been doing the Y's and Z's because we have a lot of requests for them. So I actually think that we are ending the request for the Y's and Z's now. Unless there's just one you can think of that that, oh gosh, we forgot this one and we need to get it out there, because I am getting a lot, and I'm getting a lot more of Yes and a lot more of ZZ Top and that kind of thing. So unless it's somebody we really don't have on the list, I think we're going to end the request for the alphabet thing. So we have almost made it to the end here, and we're going to try some new things and play around with some things and see what works and see what people want to do, and that's how we're going to go from here on after we get finished with the alphabet thing. And I have a few things set up too that I have in mind to do. So let's see what they have to say about the song here. Okay. It says this song was written by lead singer John Anderson. This song was the B side to their song Roundabout, but it became a surprise hit in its own right as a staple off album oriented rock radio. Okay. And it says that John Anderson, this song, not really so much about what it's about, but what made him sing the song or the inspiration for it. It says he allegedly remembers his encounters with religious hypocrisy and competition he experienced in attending church regularly as a youth in northern England. Long time waiting to feel the sound was a sentiment toward wanting to see a real, compassionate, non threatening example of godliness. So the verse, long time waiting to feel the sound, says that in the song. That's that's what he means by that. It's a sentiment towards wanting to see a real, compassionate, non threatening example of godliness. Interesting. I really didn't get that out of the song, but then again, I need to go and look at the lyrics to see what all the song says. I mean, I pretty much know a lot of the words, but I've just never really put it together just to see what they're really actually singing about. And Really Yes is one of those bands or one of those groups that I really never know what they're singing about. In a lot of them, it's just they've just got such great music. They're just such a talented group. But anyway, John and Velvet, thank you for that request and welcome aboard. Feel free to request songs in the future in the comments and start talking to everybody. Everybody's very welcoming, and you can just talk rock and roll. You can talk just about anything you want. We just got to keep it clean, and everybody does a good job at that. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help me get to my goal so I can continue to do this. And be careful out there with the weather because I don't know about you guys, but we're supposed to get like 3 inches of rain overnight, and that's a lot of rain. And I don't know how I'm gonna get to work in the morning because I have a few creeks to cross, and if we get that much rain, I might not get over them. So I might be home tomorrow after all. But anyway, no, I really need to get to work. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But gonna hit the hay. And for those of you that are still here, be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And peace out.